Hey guys, what's going on? It is, let's see, I think it's Tuesday, August 17th, but let me check real quick. Yep, Tuesday, August 17th, and I got a gameplay. Oh, real quick here, you always want to go up on this table. There's usually people chilling over there, and you get to jump on them. Alright, so I got a gameplay commentary of Search and Destroy on Wasteland using a unbelievably original class, the UMP Silenced, with Marathon, Stomping Power, and Ninja. And I do a lot of speeding up and slowing down in this video because, you know, Wasteland is probably one of the biggest maps in Modern Warfare 2. Well, it definitely is. I'm not sure if it's the biggest or if Fuel's got it beat. But I do a lot of speeding up and slowing down basically just to make the gameplay go faster and so that you guys pretty much don't just watch me, you know, run across the map with my Marathon. In Search and Destroy, I just want to start off with this. And there that was a nice round. I got 4 kills. I want to start off with this. Basically, oh, and check that out. Sorry, go back and rewind that if you didn't catch that. But that was actually a 7-shot with the UMP Silenced. It took me 7 bullets to kill that guy. So people that say the UMP is overpowered, they're just basically wrong, because if you go back, I slowed it down, and the game-winning kill cam slowed it down, so it was very slowed down. And it took me 7 hit markers before I killed that guy. And I was shooting him in the chest for a good bit. I don't know what this guy was doing. He was like playing dead or some sort of thing like that. Anyway, so back to me speeding it up and slowing down. That's basically what I'm doing. And here I kind of get the drop shot on the guy. Not really sure how that worked out. So this video is really it just basically, this gameplay sums up what is wrong with this game. Not everything. I'm gonna you know, leave some things out, but you'll see later on in the video it really gets bad towards the end. It will sum up the problems that this game has, and the sheer like things that Infinity Ward needs to fix. One thing I do want to I don't know, it's just something I thought of. If Infinity Ward actually got their shit together and figured out how to actually fix the game, or had better community support, then Treyarch would have a lot bigger problem, or a lot bigger, you know, harder time making Black Ops good. Because one thing that's going to make Black Ops good is just simply the fact that they're going to take out Commando. They're fixing the noob tubes. They're not making it overpowered, or at least we hope. You know, they're fixing a lot of things that Modern Warfare 2 wasn't. And here I see that this guy actually killed off 3 of my guys. So I was guessing that since he had just recently killed them, even if he was facing me, he would have most likely been reloading, and there he was reloading, so I got an easy shot off him. So yeah, Treyarch would have a much harder job to make Black Ops if Infinity Ward had good community support. But you know, what can we say? We still play this game, and it's still the at least to me, the most fun first-person shooter out there, even with all the problems it has. The biggest flaw to me, well, not the biggest, but definitely one of them. And here, this guy had an M21. He shot all his bullets, so I figured, you know, I can just run into the gunfight. Normally, you do not want just run into a gunfight when the guy knows more of where you are, but that guy had an M21. I could tell because he got 1 hit marker on me and shot all his shots. So I decided that it would be okay because he was most likely reloading or switching to his secondary. If he had a more powerful secondary other than a USP or something, he might have gotten me though. So I'm not sure how smart that decision was. Oh, and nice. I was 10-0, and look at that. I died from a, you know, long-range noob tube with danger close and one-man army. So, you know, that ruined my 10-0 flawless. You know, not that big a deal. Just ruined my 10-0 flawless in Search and whatever. So here's where the bullshit starts happening, basically. So here, of course, I switched to my noob tube class because I don't go down without fighting if I get tubbed. But I kind of just look like an asshole here because I just keep firing tubs, and it doesn't work out, and I die because of it, and because I didn't have stomping power. And that guy got the jump on me, but here I'm spectating a gay MW2, and here I check his gamer tag to see if it was modded or if it actually was, and there actually is a gay MW2 on Xbox Live. And here I slow this down because, you know, for my friend RobbieX45595, who doesn't want to see someone just demolish that cow? Just demolishing it. Look at that cow. So as you can see, that teammate had a predator missile, and you want to look up in the very right hand. Oh, here's the spawn tub. So I got what I wanted for that. I got the spawn tub, but you want to look up at the mini map and predator missile. What are we gonna do? Oh no! Oh, host migration. And there's another thing wrong with the game. So I'm not sure if I would have gotten saved because it seems like it would have gone for my cluster of teammates over there on the left. But, you know, both my teammate and the other team's predator missiles were both canceled out by the host migration. Something that's just simply unacceptable. When you make a game, you know, host migration was a terrific idea, don't get me wrong. That was one of the things wrong with Call of Duty 4 is that you could be having a good game and it could just end with nothing. But on the other hand, sorry, my dad came in. But on the other hand, you definitely need to keep in mind what is the host migration going to do. And here I made a mistake. I threw the nade thinking that that guy would retract because I most likely had an assault rifle or you know SMG, whereas he had a sniper. But he actually went around to get me, and I didn't notice. And here he kills me from the side, and I just go crazy trying to turn on him, but it didn't work. So you have to think about everything when you make a game. If they're gonna put in host migration, they need to realize that if a kill streak is happening, or if someone just died, then they need to keep that information and have them recover it and not have that little countdown ruin everything. So here's the last round. My flawless is now getting pooped on. Now I'm like 13, and there I get someone takes my kill. Now I'm like 13 and I don't know, 3. And here what happens is the enemy gets a chop gun from a care package, and that causes me to rage quit. So didn't get the full gameplay there, or well, I did, but it kind of went from 3-0 search to 4-3. They won all from BS mostly. And so that's that. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Thanks for watching. See you next.